First Descendant isn't the usual type of game I play on this channel, but as a long-time looter shooter enjoyer, I had to give this game a go. I grew up being a huge fan of Borderlands, and I still think to this day that Borderlands 2 is one of the best games ever made. I have thousands of hours between Destiny and Warframe, and I honestly love both of those games in their own ways. This is a genre that I've always just loved playing, and so with a new big title entering into the arena for it, I absolutely had to give it a go. I'm gonna leave my thoughts on this game for closer to the end of the video after I've put some time in, so let's keep this intro short and hop into the First Descendant.
So, who is going to take this on?
Oh, is this where I choose my character? Can I, like, lower my sound settings first? No. That is a no. I mean, obviously, I'm probably gonna go for the Rhino-looking dude. Kind of like Warframe. It's got, kind of 4 abilities. The passive. He's got pushback. He's got stomp. And he's got more shields. So this is basically just Rhino from Warframe. Okay, so I read through all 3 of these. Basically, this is Shield Guy, this is Grenade Guy, and this is Frost Woman. So I think we're gonna go with Rhino Guy just because I think he looks the coolest.
Leave it to me. Defense is my forte.
Very edgy.
My force field will stop them every time.
Good to know you have my back.
Oh, is this where I get to play?
So, do you
It
know what the
is.
heart looks like?
Oh, my sensitivity is very
We'll
high.
know when we see it.
I'm gonna turn my game down finally. Okay, I think I've got settings where I want them now.
I'll take the lead.
As you wish.
It's like both dark and not dark at the same time. It's like, it feels like it's dark, but my screen is very gray.
What's going on?
Mass soldiers.
Engage!
What? I'll come help.
Nothing I can't handle. I'll be there soon.
I gotta turn the voices down a little bit. It's a little weird, like, it's like dark in here, but like for whatever reason the darkness in this game is just gray. So like my screen is just gray. Everything's still kind of gray, but I did manage to at least make it like visible in these corners now.
Huh, there's no way through. This is the only place left.
That might have been a mistake. It's telling me I can hook things. Oh yeah, there's like a little red circle. Oh, okay, okay. There's like a little red circle on things when I can hook onto them. It's kind of weird, but I don't know, I'll have to mess with that for a little bit and see how that feels. So you can double jump. There's like this weird hook thing that I think you can probably combo pretty well if you try. Maybe. I'll have to get used to it. Alright, I just unlocked my abilities, so let's see what happens.
Power.
Okay.
This is your true form.
Z is for shield. Okay, it's like a bubble shield. He is some sort of like angry boy mode. I don't really know what that does yet. So basically, it just gave me a tutorial for like some sort of QTE for this. So it kind of shows me the parts that are damageable. So now that it's yellow, I can go hook onto it.
Let's go.
Kind of. So like, I have to hold on with right click and then keep punching. Honestly, I think the only disappointing part is there's supposed to be like this epic battle going on and there's like no music. It's also just like missing me entirely by just walking to the side. Snapshot! You look way more beat up than me.
The Iron Heart was stolen.
Descendant, follow my voice.
Oh,
I need your help.
I'm in Albion now.
Humanity. I
I get this is
find
the
Iron
Warframe
Heart.
City area. I really wish there was like an option to increase the FOV. I couldn't find anything for that in the settings. Alright, so after it took me into the headquarters area, it seems like it's dropped me out into the open world. To be honest, I keep skipping dialogue because I already don't really care about that for this game. Visually it looks okay. I think the open world doesn't look quite as good as it could. It's cool that we're out in the open world fighting with players already though.
Quickly, destroy their comms. This is Commander Greg. Deploy the assault ship.
Holy shit, it's Commander Greg. God damn it. Gregory, please deploy the armada. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I walked around here for quite a while and completely forgot that I had a grapple hook to go up here. And that was like 5 minutes ago. Gameplay's okay. It's definitely kind of in between like Warframe and Destiny, like people were saying. There's a lot more shooting than what Warframe required because of all the abilities. Obviously, like, I don't even have all my abilities unlocked, so that could change in the future, but just based on, like, if you look in the bottom right, I have special ammo and heavy ammo, just like Destiny. And there's pickups for it, like colored pickups. I'm assuming the red is probably HP. I haven't figured that one out quite yet. Oh my, I just opened the inventory menu. There's a lot. There's a lot to look at here that is kind of just being thrown on me, so, you know, this is going to take a little bit for me to figure out what the hell I'm doing. One big thing that I'm noticing is that this game does not run well at all. To be fair, I am running it on Ultra, but I do have like a 3080 Ti and a 5900X, so they're a pretty decent rig, and I'm getting like 40 frames right now. And the game, let's be real, you know, could look a little better. This is absolutely like Warframe. It's like equipping the mod cards, like in Warframe. Yeah, you can rename it. There's multiple presets. Yeah, this is Warframe. So now I'm on a defend objective thing. I'm kind of standing up here with enemies spawning. There's not a whole lot. I know it's like the beginning of the game, but I'm kind of hoping, you know, it gets a little crazier here soon in terms of enemies. I'm kind of quickly finding out that this sniper rifle is good for long and short range.
I'll send a sit rep to HQ with
Look at
the
this.
emergency communicator.
Look at us. PlayStation, Xbox, and
Phone signals are
PC.
spiking.
Look at us.
All forces, extract the ancestors'
Oh
data.
god, it's Greg! Well, I thought this game was going to have some verticality because it has a grapple, but I have quickly discovered the invisible wall. I'm supposed to go over here, but I still can't go like over this. I have to go like under it for some reason, even though I have a grapple hook and double jump, but whatever. I found out it's because it was a loading screen. Yeah! Like I got trolled. Get trolled.
I am Greg.
He's angry. So far, the game is kind of going for like an in-between on like Warframe and Destiny. It's got a little bit of like some Destiny ideas with like its guns, but then the modification and like the abilities are all like Warframe side of things. To be honest, the game feels like very floaty, and I don't know if it's translating very well on video, but the graphics are kind of like weird. Like in some areas it looks really good, in other areas it looks really bad. And the animations are like very floaty, very floaty. I don't really feel grounded when I'm like actually playing and shooting things. This hub area is very nice looking, to give it some credit. Like this looks pretty nice. Being able to like see other players walking around everything, just like the tower or like in Warframe. I guess the best way that I can put it in kind of in terms of how I'm feeling about it so far is it feels like it's trying to do multiple things that the other games have done, like putting them together, but it's not really doing any of those things particularly well that the other games were doing. Like the gunplay really isn't that great. I think even Warframe probably has better shooting mechanics. The abilities, I mean, I know that I'm just starting out, but the 4 abilities that I have aren't really that interesting. I feel like the Warframe side of things with the abilities. They're usually a lot more interesting in terms of the kind of abilities and how they cast and how they function. That could probably change a little bit with the modding, but I don't know how much you can do with what the abilities are at the moment. So far, yeah, it feels like it's trying to kind of copy those two games together a lot. It doesn't really feel like it's doing anything better than the other two games are already doing. There's not really anything that I'm feeling is particularly better than Warframe or Destiny in any way. I think I'll probably do a couple more missions and see how it's feeling, and then probably give my final thoughts. This one's called Ultimate Ajax, so I'm assuming it's like a primed version like Warframe. Looks like you can purchase all of them, kind of like Warframe. You can call it pay to win, but it's kind of the same thing Warframe has, to be fair. Having looked through all the menus, there's a lot of like modifications you can do, just like Warframe. The gameplay is decent. I think if you can find enjoyment out of the gameplay, from what I can find and like looking around at things that I can't like unlock just yet, there's probably a lot here that you can like grind for and enjoy if that's your thing. I think the biggest thing is that at least this character doesn't feel super satisfactory to play. It might just be me though, to be honest. As you can see, I'm actually starting to get into some pretty big engagements with enemies, which is cool. This little fight has been pretty fun. I don't know if it's intended to have like multiple people, but because I'm by myself, I've had to kind of resort to being a little smarter with what I'm doing, rather than just standing in one spot and shooting things. It's been a lot more fun this way. I need to like utilize the grapple hook a lot more, I think, for traversal. So I didn't realize it, but I actually had failed this mission that last time because I wasn't really paying attention to the objective. This time it actually did QB with someone, so yeah, I think it was like initially intended to actually have someone with me. I also have equipped new guns that are doing way more damage. So I think I was just being dumb and not equipping the right things. Yeah, so I'm starting to kind of level up. I've got some upgrades going. As you can see, I actually am killing things again with that slam. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of level up a little bit, get a little more fun, obviously, as it should. It still feels pretty floating to me. I still feel kind of the same way. It doesn't feel quite as good as something like Warframe or Destiny does in their own respects. But yeah, I think this is definitely a game that someone could enjoy if they're into that genre and they're looking for something new to play. That was a pretty fun fight. Things are starting to synergize a little bit, you know? Punch! Oh, I got frozen somehow. Smoked. So I figured out what the bars are. The blue one is your amount of energy that you have, so when you cast something, it uses some. And from what I'm understanding, the bar below that creates like void energy, and once it hits the maximum, see I hit the maximum, it starts glowing blue, and then whatever ability I use next is enhanced in some way, which you can kind of read on the character. So that's what's going on. And then, yeah, obviously you just have to wait for the energy to recharge. So I kind of I understand what's going on now. I was confused before.
time to try out Lord Correct.
Oh my god, it's Greg!
This precision bomb. Defenders, die!
We must defeat Greg! There's so much happening on my screen. Ugh. Oh my god, Greg has 4 health bars. Oh no. I thought he was about to die. I was kind of worried those 3 lines under his HP meant something. So Greg has 4 health bars, plus he's been randomly getting these balls of HP that we have to destroy before we can keep damaging him. We've been sitting here fighting him for like 6 or 7 minutes, just kind of continuously shooting him. It's pretty bullet spongy.
Data packet collection 100% complete.
Oh my god, we killed Greg. That took so long.
Descendant.
We didn't. So I was trying to see if I could get the bunny suit before I stop, but I keep completing steps and it just gives me more and more steps. So I think I've given up on that. The game's pretty fun. It's pretty solid. If you're looking for something in that Destiny Warframe genre, like you need something new, I think there's plenty here that you can probably sink your teeth into and enjoy. As for like how good it is, I don't think it does anything better than Warframe or Destiny. I think both Warframe and Destiny do what they are doing better than this game does. Kind of like the jack of all trades thing, where it's trying to combine everything, but it's not really doing well at any of them. I think I'm gonna call it there on this. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. It's a little bit different than what my usual content is, but I figured I'd give it a shot just because I really love looter shooters and I wanted to give this game a try, especially because it was free to play. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, let me know down in the comments. Hit that like. If you want to see more content in the future, hit that sub button, and I'll see y'all next time.